Hi, so in this video we're going to be showing how we can use Web Replay to make it very easy to investigate the reasons for an error or other problem logged to the console. So we're going to start here just by enabling recording on this page, and then we're just going to start using it. We'll just start adding some to-dos, and what we find is that when I add this bar to-do, nothing happens. I press the enter key, but the to-do doesn't get added. You can look into the console and see that a type error was thrown, that at some point this value, this .model, was undefined and an exception was thrown, and this is probably why the page isn't behaving correctly. Now, without Web Replay, we can, see what the stack was like when that exception was thrown, but it's really not very helpful. It doesn't tell us why this .model was undefined. Now, with Web Replay, though, we can jump to the point where the exception was thrown, then we can go into the debugger and see all of the JS state at that point, that we had a value this here, and this .model is undefined, so the exception is going to be thrown. And now we can just start working our way back through the code using our reverse step button over here. We've stepped back out into the calling frame, and we can see that there's a call to to-do view, constructing the object that holds the model property, which is going to be unexpectedly undefined. And now we can step into that call and figure out why it did what it did. We have to step a few frames down. We have to use our frame timeline just to get to the code that we're interested in. And now finally we're in this initialize function. And we can see that on line 37, there's a line that assigns the undefined value to this .model. And we can see with our frame timeline here, we can just quickly step through the code. We can see that line 37 is executed, that this .model will be assigned undefined, and we will throw the exception later on. We can also see why we took this path, that this .model.attributes.title is bar, which certainly starts with BA, and because we took this path, we will end up failing and exhibiting buggy behavior on the page.